And welcome back for part 2. Yeah, that is an Allied landing craft. So unless Japanese bailed out on one of the Allied ships and took it out, that poses no threat. There's no danger of invasion from that angle at least. There, that was my good deed for the day, repairing that guy's tank. I usually don't like to fully repair a tank if it's taken a lot of damage. I'll take it, just repair it, so they realize that I'm making an effort at friendship there. And, if you repair them all the way, then they might tend to take you for granted. So just barely not filling up his health is just a reminder to him to not take so much damage. Sometimes these mobile artillery actually are useful on this map if you're assaulting one of the mountain flags, although you have to watch out about team kills, as you always have to with the artillery. No kills so far. I'm really on the wrong side of the bunker to be attacking it with the artillery. Okay, yeah, there's the team kill. I was kind of hoping that I would get the artillery shell right in through that little window of the bunker. It's hard to tell with these textures just exactly where on the mountain you can climb all the way up. If it looks like, yeah, not quite there. Some areas are too steep and some aren't, and it's difficult to tell the difference. One lucky sniper there. Okay, hopefully I killed the machine gunner instead of the sniper. No. See, that guy's going to be a real threat. And there's another engineer over here. And the hostile planes really did a good job there. Okay, I got one when he jumped into the bunker. I think there's still one more guy out here. There we go. Nice lucky shot. Alright, now I just need to get back into that bunker. Just barely steep enough. Dodging the... Okay, I think that was a tank shell whizzing by, so come on, Mountain. Okay. We're finally safe. That was a lot more dramatic than it needed to be. Well, I could have called it at the beginning of this part, but I mean, obviously, look at that ticket lead. All that ticket bleed against the Japanese has really completely devastated them. In fact, they really just got off to a really bad start. They took a couple of tanks to the village flag at the beginning. If I hadn't have been there and if they'd been able to defend that point, then they would have probably had the advantage, although we also had someone on our team. That's more bad aim, but that last bullet there. Someone on our team also captured their mountain flag very early on. Maybe someone parachuted out of a plane or something. But as always with this game, you can't see the entire battle. You can only see your perspective of it. And I've actually, even though this is a low-scoring map and will be a low-scoring round compared to, say, Tobruk, I've actually seen quite a bit of action on Guadalcanal. This can be a very, very boring map to play, unless you defend the village and see a lot of action over there. Since we've got all the flags but one, I think I'm going to head over to that other flag, which we haven't seen yet. And this would be some of that boringness that I was talking about. Just a long walk over to that flag. My green icon there, the little arrow, barely moving, since this map is so large. There's all this terrain, no vehicle. And that flag is definitely staying gray longer than you would think. Could be someone was hiding somewhere near that flag, although it's actually a small flag. Not too many places to hide there. Now, one thing you will see when you're climbing around these mountains, you'll see like one sniper here or one engineer there just hiding, lying prone somewhere on the mountain. But it's completely deserted. Obviously, they couldn't access this area because they were stuck in their main base. Alright, and I can get them to move with an X-Pack. Alright, maybe I can't get them to move. Alright, one more X-Pack should do it. And grenades coming from somewhere.
Position secured.
And I heard the metallic clank of another grenade, and that's team kill. It says 315 is no more. So I don't know where that would have come from. Maybe that guy? The same guy who healed me? Alright, I'm not going to chase that mobile artillery around. I'm just going to spawn back in at the village. You definitely want to make sure that this tank in particular is occupied every single time. I mean, that would have been pretty disastrous if a Japanese soldier had bailed out of a plane or just happened upon that base and seen that tank empty. That'd be a free capture of this important flag. Alright, don't give me a roger that if you've just bombed me, if you're friendly. I guess maybe that was some recognition of the fact that that tank was attacking me, and I guess he wouldn't have realized that I had the situation taken care of, but his bomb was off by more than a little bit. If that empty tank... No, it got taken. See, that would be an example of a proper and intended use of the empty vehicle icon, but it's very inconsistent. You can't really predict whether or not the base that you capture is going to have the icon there. It's just going to be empty. I'm still not exactly clear on what the rules are, on which areas of the map they will show the empty vehicle icon while you're waiting to spawn. I know that when you're out there live and playing, it'll be just within a certain radius. But when you're waiting to spawn, sometimes, for instance, your main base, it'll show you the empty vehicle icons there, and sometimes it won't. This is kind of funny with the two bazooka guys just blindly firing rockets all the way up into that base. There is basically a 0% chance that they would do anything useful doing that. Right now I'm going to try and drive up this mountain as carefully as I can. And hopefully I'll get a proper angle to fire on the bunker. If you stay low enough, you can fire right into the bunker. Okay, I couldn't, but I drove up enough where I can use once again, the side of that concrete bunker is really useful to project splash damage from. Just aim right at the side of the wall. It's going to be hard for anyone watching this LP to tell exactly which angles I can fire, what the limits are on my tank's cannon, but it's fair to say that I use the splash damage with good reason a lot of the time, because so often you can't angle your cannon just enough. And that's it for Guadalcanal. I'll see you on the next episode.